Hello and welcome to part 9 of my March 2014 update. Probably don't realise, but I seem to be shooting these videos out of order at the moment. Just done 2 for April. I'm going back to finishing the 2 off for March, as they've been hanging around for quite a while. Got in this one some steelbooks, a DVD and a couple of regular Blu-rays. Start with the first one here. This is the last one I think I've got to show of the ones I got from the Odeon Entertainment Group website flash sale. This is Tom, Dick and Harry, and there's who's in it. Ginger Rogers and Burgess Meredith, probably the more well known of the two. This is part of the Hollywood Studio collection, and there's the spine, and there's the back. A lot of these are RKO films, which I think I read somewhere yesterday that they're owned, or BBC own the rights to the films. I'm not sure. Again, this one thing I've sort of read but haven't checked. We do have a booklet in here. It's not a thick booklet, only means the imagination. It's just a small one. Really, it's just pictures, bits of text, but the text that comes with the pictures. It's something extra in there. And then we have the alternative artwork. Well, not really alternative, as you can't really flip it over, but some different poster for the film. As I mentioned before, I intend to pick these up, put them about £2 or £3. They're not really bad quality like Elstree Hill DVDs were. Don't think these are all really good quality, but they're not cheap ones. And I do have a few of these. That's Tom, Dick and Harry. Next up we have Saving Mr. Banks, and this is the true story of how Walt Disney got the rights and went about approaching to film the Mary Poppins book. And this stars Tom Hanks as Walt Disney and Emma Thompson as P.L. Travers. It's nice artwork on there. Got the shadow of Tom Hanks as Mickey Mouse and Emma Thompson as Mary Poppins. Got Disney reward coding as well. So it's a good film. I know some people weren't keen on the flashback scenes in the film back to her childhood, but I think it works quite well. Sort of adds to the story. We have some special features on there, not a huge amount, and I'll have to check them out. I don't think there's probably more than sort of half an hour on there, but I bought it for the film, so. And if you see Mary Poppins, you'll enjoy this as well. So that's Mr. Banks. Then we have some steelbooks, and again these are all in the bags. This one I've left the card on. This was an Entertainment Store exclusive. Can't remember how many copies there were, but I've no doubt left the sticker inside here. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of Jackass, but I did really enjoy this film. I mean, bits of it are set up. Not everyone's obviously in on it. There's a beauty pageant scene there, which the organisers are aware of. It's a setup, but the actual contestants aren't. But I mean, if you've seen Jackass, then you kind of know what to expect. This is a Paramount release, because Entertainment Store tend to do the Paramount new release steelbooks. As we had Star Trek and had some great old Witch Hunters, I think was Paramount, and G.I. Joe Retaliation, and we've got Jack Ryan as well. This has got an embossed title there, No, so I have left the card on this. I normally do take these off. Why I've left this one, I've got no idea. So I'll take this off now. Actually, you can leave it off. I have checked the back of this case. I'm sure I have to make sure it's not damaged. Flipping glue gets on my nerves. I'm sure I've checked the back of this. If I haven't and there's a scratch on there, then I'll be quite annoyed. Yeah, that was fine. Again, it's sort of silver, cheapish, but it's got some artwork on there. Inside, I've got a sticker. Normally cut around that, but lift on most of the plastic. It says 1,000 copies. These are a bit overpriced, to 19-20 quid, but they don't put a lot of these out, so I don't mind too much. And not really being a film out, I didn't really want. Probably Hansel Gretel Witch Hunter, but got that anyway. So yeah, there's the inside artwork. Show the special features. We do have a good selection of extra features. We do have some deleted scenes in there, some alternate reactions, and some behind the scenes stuff. I know some people actually stick these inside there, but tend to leave them on the plastic. So I'll get the glue of this card as well, some points. I've got a nice selection there of take cards I'm keeping. I've got a load in a box downstairs. Still got a load more to take off down on my other steelbooks. So we'll find somewhere to keep those. That's Bad Grandpa. Put that one out of the way. Next up we have one I feel like I've had for a long time, but so I got to get these in March. This is Format Jacket. It's part of the Zavi exclusive Kubrick steelbooks. Had Clockwork Orange and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Not released any more yet, unfortunately. Hoping they would, but probably like the Ghibli ones didn't sell as well. I mean, they released the 3 main ones. Did they release 2001? Don't think they did they? Shining definitely, and Clockwork Orange. And then this, I don't think it's 2001. I'll have to check. Or completely forgotten about that if they have. So we've got a border, an embossed helmet, and embossed title. Got rear artwork, and that's, I can't think of his name now. Vincent D'Onofrio, who was in Law & Order Special Victims Units. Matthew Modine's in this. Adam Baldwin. So we've got Lee Ermey, who's the drill sergeant, who was a drill sergeant in real life. Sort of classed as part 1 of the film, I suppose, because he sort of split into 2 sort of things. And you've got Matthew Modine in the second part as the photographer. This inside book, so probably the iconic scene in the film, and then we've got the disc there. Now, no, the US one, I think it's got a remastered version of the film, and there's some extra features on there. I don't think that's region locked, so I might look to pick that up. We've just got that one on there. Same as the US, have got the longer release of The Shining, again, which I want to pick up. And there's a card with that one as well. No, it's not the card. Where is it? Here we are. Which is sort of stuck over. There's special features that he's just the ones we've got already. But so if you do want the US one, then probably worth picking up some points. We've got 4 left to do, haven't we yet? Next one is Ender's Game, and this was an HMV exclusive with my Mondo, who for the life of me I can't remember what else they did. I think it was the Drive Steelbook, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong with that. So this is a very nice steelbook. and I'll show you why. So we've got embossed title, actually not embossed title, debossed title. Okay, so you say embossed title, then we've got a debossed one, which means you've got a flat front, which is good, apart from obviously there. It's a nice artwork there, and it's glossy. You have the back, again, this is glossy, but we do have some, obviously got some bits debossed there, and that's embossed, so don't have anything at the back. I know there's another one I showed recently similar to this, but it's quite rare. We do get that front and back embossing, debossing. Let's open this up inside. Gonna have it for chair, don't ask me why. Still, we've got the disc here. This film stars Harrison Ford, I think. Not sure. Oh, I'll check the card if I can find it. I'll have the card out somewhere. Just go and have a look. The camera with me. Oh, here we are. Got to pick the wrong card up, didn't I? So here's the card. Oh, bit of light. There's the special features. And yes, Harrison Ford. And Haley Steinfeld, who was in True Grit, the remake, and also Asa Butterfield, who was in Hugo, Abigail Breslin, who was in Little Miss Sunshine, and Viola Davis, I think was in The Help, and Ben Kingsley. So all three of the up and coming young actors, actresses. Don't know if I showed the inside artwork of this actually, so there you are. There's the disc, and also there's the card. Next up is general release steelbook, and this is Gravity 3D. Saw this at the BFI IMAX around my birthday. I was looking for films to watch, and there wasn't really showing much, and I think the only film I saw, they're showing some older films, was Gone with the Wind, but as much as I love to see it on the big screen, I've only seen it not too long ago, and it's 4 hours. I was going to see Election, then saw they were still showing this. I thought this would finish showing by then, but clearly it was popular enough to be showing. So I got to see it on the biggest IMAX screen in the country, in 3D. I mean, I watched it again on my 15-inch 3D TV. Can't really compare the two, but it's one of those films you need to see on the big screen. So I'm glad I had that chance. That it was showing at the time, and also that I was in London. I'll keep saying with these Lemon Warner steelbooks, we do have 3D plastered on the front, as well as on the side, and the normal Blu-ray 3D logo there. Got the rear artwork there. You all know the main stars of this film, Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. We have UV copy, standard as usual. We have 2 discs. We've got the normal Blu-ray version, 2D, and the 3D disc. It's only on 1 disc because it's a 90-minute film. Then we have the inside artwork on there. Do recommend picking this up. I'm sure the steelbook's still available. I'll show you the card here. We've got a lot of special features on there. When you see the film, it looks really good, and then to think about it, it was shot in very confined spaces, and you wouldn't even think when you were seeing the making of that, it would turn like this. It's one of those ones that they need the technology there to make the film, because it wouldn't have worked otherwise. So that's that one. Got 2 more to show you. Next one is a Zavvi exclusive steelbook. I've got the card here for this one. This is one of 2,000, so Studio Canal and Lionsgate are putting a lot of limited edition steelbooks out. Some of these sell out a lot quicker than others. It's about the 9 or 10 announced recently, and they're sort of going up slowly. So I'm sort of picking it up when I can. So there's the front, there's the side, and there's the back, and then we have the inside artwork. There's the disc, and there's the special features. So it's the same as the normal release. I think it's sold out now, but a lot of these are coming out. 2,000 releases, so sort of pick them up quick when they get announced. The final one I'll quickly show you is In Fear. This is Studio Canal. It's a sort of horror film, small cast, sort of carb. Couple go to sort of stay in a hotel. I think so. Sort of just staying there, and then the game sort of pursued, but won't get too much detail on the plot because I'm going to give it away. So there's the inside. There's the special features. Do have a slipcover, same artwork on the front and back. When they make this film, a lot of it is sort of improvised, and they didn't really have the full scripts, they didn't know what's happening, so a lot of it is the proper reactions. But worth seeing. But to say, get a bit more detail about the film on special features. So that's In Fear. So that's the 8 titles in this video. So I've got another 7 to show in part 10, and that'll be at the end of March 2014. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and to my next video, thanks for watching.